What's up YouTube, BengeJ, you know it here, and here is my impressions for Ride 3. Well, I've been playing this for probably 2-3 hours, and I've got to say, I'm enjoying it more than TT Isle of Man. It's definitely a lot better for casual players of racing games. I know it's a sim, but what I said about Isle of Man TT is that it catered really just for the hardcore motorcycle enthusiasts, and people that like motorbike games in general just didn't really get a look in. My biggest gripe with that game was the slidey crashes, turning corners and you didn't really know half the time why you were coming off. And with this game, Ride 3 seems to have corrected that. Got more to it to sort of help you out if you don't know everything about motorbikes. Let's face it, come on, you don't have to know about everything to enjoy a certain game in a certain genre. And people just want to play games to have fun. But this works for the hardcore sim player, and this works for the arcade, I want to pick up and play sort of kind of audience, which I'm in between. I do like sims and I do like arcade games. My only gripe with the game is the loading, really. The loading takes ages. I mean, when you boot up the game, it takes a while. And, alright, if you've played Red Dead Redemption recently, you'll realise that takes a while to sort of kick in. But this isn't in the same sort of scope as that. It's not, to me, as a bigger game as Red Dead. And I think, really, with a patch, they can sort of iron that out a bit. But even when you load the game up, loading from race to online and all that, it does seem to take quite a while to load up the game. That's a bit of an annoyance. But positives, like I say, the gameplay itself, it's blimmin' good. I think it's really exciting. You've got really good customizable bikes, you've got your liveries, you can do your character, although you've got the typical not many faces and stuff like that. When you do a character online these days, you don't get that much choice, but you can customize so much stuff. And the best thing in this game is the bikes. It's the bikes themselves. They're the hero of this game. They look blooming brilliant. They just look snazzy, smart, well defined. Graphically, they're fantastic. But when you look at the track's not too bad. It's the track side. It's the stuff in the background, like the foliage, the grass, the audience, the stands, the buildings. It's on certain tracks it don't look nothing great, but you can tell that they've done their best with the budget they've got. They've done their best, and it's not Gran Turismo graphics. So if you can't handle that, then that's up to you. But at the end of the day, if you've played games for years, you can give a little bit of an edge to some developers and say, okay, you couldn't stretch that far, but at least the game's fun. And that's what this is compared to TT Isle of Man. I keep repeating myself, but graphically that was a better game. In my eyes, TT Isle of Man was a better graphical game, but fun-wise, I much prefer Ride 3. Hands down. I played it online. Boom! The lobby was full compared to TT Isle of Man on day one. The lobby was full up. I had a great laugh. Some people come flying off. They didn't have a clue how to ride the bikes at all. It was hilarious. And there was some glitches. But the glitches didn't happen during the race. The glitches happened when I joined a random race. And this is the second time. And admittedly, it did crash after the first race online. I was waiting for the next race to load up, and bang, you got that C258, whatever error it is on PS4. I can't, we've all had it. And I thought, oh, blimmin' typical, and I reported it like you do. But I loaded it back up, all the loading screens, and got back to where I was. Straight into this other blimmin' online race, and this race had just started. And I thought, what the heck's this? But I could watch it. So, you can go and make a cup of tea if you want to do that. But to be honest, most of us, we ain't got the patience for waiting around for 10 minutes to start a race. We want to race within the next minute sort of thing. But, it's good. It's good fun, this game. And, if you like motorbike games, I think you're going to enjoy it. Don't let it, the sim thing. Everyone says, oh, it's a real hardcore sim. It's not. Play TT Isle of Man if you want a real hardcore sim. That is hard as nails and easy. I said it in my previous review, it's blimmin' hard on easy, and this, if you put it on easy for people who, you know, not sure, you're going to see the sliders to adjust you, you know, you're going to have like the help there that you need, the AI, you can decrease its stats and, you know, give yourself a chance. You can turn on assist, turn them off if you want more have a hardcore experience. It's brilliant. This is the game that I wanted TT to be. If TT had this, I would probably rate TT above this game. But the tracks that I've played, I've not played the whole thing yet. I just wanted to bung this out there because, you know, there's a lot of games come out recently and this might get buried under all that, but you got to give this a chance. And you know, if I was going to be totally honest, if I was to really be honest, I'd say, yeah, maybe hold off of your money and, you know, get this after Crimbo. I can deal with not, you know, AAA games not having perfect, you know, HD 4K graphics. I can deal with that as long as it's fun and it looks alright. And this is good. Yeah, I recommend this game.